Hey guys, this is Abhishek from gadgetshoes.com and today we have the Samsung Galaxy Note 4 with us. This is the retail package which is coming to India. We have already done a detailed hands-on review of this device and we have done some other videos on Samsung Galaxy Note 4 including some of the best features. In this video I'm going to tell you all those things which will come within the package of Samsung Galaxy Note 4 as far as Indian retail package is concerned, which we have with us, and also I'm going to tell you some of the key features, some of the best 5 features of Samsung Galaxy Note 4 which I really like. So I have used this device for approximately 24 hours after unboxing this device yesterday at the same time, and now I'm ready with my first impression for this phone. And in this particular video I'm going to tell you each and every detail which does matter to you in case you plan to buy Samsung Galaxy Note 4. So as far as packaging is concerned, the packaging is this time different as we have seen on the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. This time this kind of packaging is something which we saw for the first time on Samsung Galaxy Alpha. Now we can see this packaging on Samsung Galaxy Note 4 and it is definitely looking better, much more premium as compared to the packaging which we have seen earlier. This time for the first, Samsung Galaxy Note 4 is coming with a Snapdragon variant. It is not the Exynos variant which we have coming from Samsung as well, but this variant this time which is launched in India, the Samsung Galaxy Note 4, is Snapdragon 805, and this is something which is really commendable. And again, the kind of performance you can expect on this variant is definitely going to be better as compared to the Exynos variant. As per our experience, we have tested the Snapdragon variant of Note 3 which was released outside India. When the Note 3 actually came out, that was actually better than the Note 3 which came to India, which was the Exynos version. Whereas this device is the Snapdragon version which we have available in India, and it does support 4G as well. These are the frequencies it supports 4G, and with these kind of download and upload speed it supports 4G. So it is going to support 4G in India, which is a very good thing. And you have 2.7 GHz quad-core processor on this device. The thickness of the device is around 8.5 millimeter to be very precise. 8.5 millimeter is the thickness of Samsung Galaxy Note 4. We have the 32 GB variant which is right now available in the market. There is no other storage model available as of now. It has ultimate viewing, that is, it has a Quad HD Super AMOLED display which does give you pretty good viewing angles. It has a very good camera, 16 megapixel camera at the back, which gives you very good photos in low light, and again it does have optical image stabilization for better photos even when when the device is shaking, or the video or the image stabilization also works in the video mode as well. We have an enhanced S Pen on this device. S Pen is improved and it has got some new features which includes Smart Select and Photo Note. We also have adaptive fast charging on this device. So this device comes with a 2 ampere charger, and again it will charge your Samsung Galaxy Note 4 much faster than other devices. And then we have the Samsung technologies like Samsung Knox is supported on this device. It does have capability of recording high definition voice, that is, it can record very good quality of voice with 3 microphones which we have on this phone, which does a noise cancellation to a great extent, especially whenever you are recording voice from this particular phone in noisy environment. The model number which is going to be available in India, it is SM910G. This is the model number which will come in India, and once you actually buy this phone, you can only use it in India with a SIM card which is being issued from an Indian telecom operator. So unboxing this, the first thing which we have inside the package is the device itself, which is the Samsung Galaxy Note 4, and the overall feel of this device is definitely much different as compared to the plastic feel which we have actually seen with Note 3. So this device on the other hand has metallic edges which does give this device a very good build quality and a very nice feel when you hold this device in one hand. Although when it comes to the back is again plastic, but it has got this kind of fake leather finishing which is again not looking bad, and it does feel very good when you hold this device in one hand. The rounded edges over here which will provide you a very good grip when you hold this device in one hand. The bezel is also pretty thin, I would say, as compared to some other 5.7 inch phone which I have seen. The The 5.7 inch display on this device is a Super AMOLED display, and the glass, if you actually take a closer look, the glass is actually curved on the edges, which will give you a better feel when you swipe your finger across on this display. So again, you will have a better feel when you use this device with one hand with this kind of curved glass which is on the edge, and again it gives you great viewing angles as well, which is very nice. The color production on the display is also very nice. Everything is pretty crisp and clear on this particular display. You will not notice any pixelation even if you take a closer look on this device from this point, which is good. You do have enhanced S Pen, which is also colored in the same way as per the color of the device to make it look good, and this is something which is nice which they have done. We have 16 megapixel camera at the back, which does have face detection, autofocus, which is one of the fastest autofocus technology available on a smartphone camera, which is good. We have the LED flash over there, and we have the heart rate sensor on this device. We have Samsung branding, and it has 4G capability as well. It can support 4G LTE in India, that is TD-LTE, and we have the loudspeaker which has been moved to the back on this device as compared to the loudspeaker design which we have seen on the edges on the bottom on Note 3, and this is something which I don't like, because the backside loudspeaker is again loud enough, but again it does get muffled when you place the device like this on a table, and this is something which I don't like, but still that is how it is on the new Note 4. On the top you have the 3.5mm audio jack. We have a secondary microphone for noise cancellation. We have an IR blaster on this device as well, so that you can use this device as a TV remote or any other consumer electronic with which you can actually use an IR remote. You can use this phone. You have this button over there which is a volume button. It is a metallic button which is also colored in the same color as per the device color is, and it is looking nice and gives you good amount of feedback. On this side we have the power and sleep key, which is also a metallic button. This one also gives you good amount of feedback. As far as edges are concerned, the edges has metal being used, and you have chamfered edges as you can see, which is looking very nice, and they give a very premium look and feel to this particular device. And again, the overall build quality of the device has also been enhanced because of this metal frame which is there on the edges, which makes sure that the phone is solid, and even if you bang it like this on any surface, nothing will happen to the phone. I accidentally dropped this phone as well. Nothing happened to the phone. There was no problem with the phone even after I dropped it for approximately from a height of 2 to 3 meters, and it was the complete marble floor where I accidentally dropped it, and nothing happened to the phone. It does have Corning Gorilla Glass 3 protection as well on the front on the display, and again I did not see any scratches on this display even when it actually fall down on its face on the ground, on the floor basically, and you can see slight amount of finger smudges which will be there, but scratches is something which you won't see on this particular device as far as display is concerned. So let's take a look what we have inside the package, and we will come back to the Note 4 later on. I have a lot of things to talk about as far as Note 4 is concerned. We have a quick start guide which is there inside the package, and apart from this quick start guide, we also have some user manuals or warranty card, and then you have smart switch guide to Samsung.com so that you can move your contacts and other things from other phone. We do have a SAR value document as well, and we have the head SAR values which are being mentioned over there, which is 0.183 watt per kg, and this is one of the lowest SAR values I have seen recently on any smartphone, which is good. So radiation, you don't need to basically worry about the radiation on this phone. We have a micro USB cable for data syncing and charging, which is looking nice, and again it is a good build quality cable. We have this charger over there, which is the fast charger. It gives you output current of 2 ampere. It is a 2 ampere fast charger which will charge your Samsung Galaxy Note 4 much faster than any other charger out there in the market. You also have some extra pins for the S Pen in case the S Pen get a wear and tear and the pins get basically destroyed over time. You can have like 5 extra pins which they have given to you. You also get these headphones, the Samsung in-ear headphones, which has a module for the mic, and you do have volume controls and a button to pick the calls. This is how the audio lead look like, and then you have these kind of in-ear headphones which we have seen earlier as well on other Samsung devices. There is no change in this one at least, and the sound quality also remains the same. It is nowhere different. So again, they are good quality of in-ear headphones which you get within the package. You also get some extra earbuds as well, and these are all the things which you will get within the package of this phone. So let's keep all these things aside for a while, and we will take a look over the phone in detail, which is the Samsung Galaxy Note 4. And again, the Samsung Galaxy Note 4 has got a lot of design changes, I would say. Maybe not a lot of, but many design changes, and it is looking better. It is looking nice in terms of the build quality, and it definitely feels much different as compared to the plastic Note 3 or Note 2 which you might have seen earlier. Now taking a look over the top, on the front we can see that we have a nice metallic earpiece on Note 4, and we have the proximity and ambient light sensors over there. On this side we can see that we have the front camera, which is now bigger as compared to Note 3, and again it is a wide 120-degree angle camera. It can cover much more people, especially as far as front camera is concerned, so it can take better selfies, and with more people you can also actually take group selfies as well, which is a very good thing. Talking about the bottom, we have the physical home button, which also have the fingerprint sensor, so you can unlock the phone using this fingerprint sensor, and you can also make payments, but not in India. Outside India you can use PayPal for making payments. You do have LED buttons over there, the capacitive button, which does have LED light which will light up whenever you tap on them. You have the multitasking button and the back key, and multitasking button this time is kind of different in terms of the overall look and feel. It gives you this kind of a thumbnail view of all those applications which are running in the background. In case you would like to kill any of these applications, you just need to swipe it like this and you can kill these applications, and this is something which is really nice because you get a thumbnail of what is happening on all these applications which are opened up, and this is definitely a very useful scenario for a consumer to actually identify which all application they would like to kill. Now let's take a look over the software UI of this phone. Again, as you can see, it is running TouchWiz UI on top of Android, and this TouchWiz UI is much more responsive and it is much faster to use. You also have Briefing, which is a kind of an application which is powered from Flipboard, which is a magazine interface in which you can actually see what all is happening around different areas of technology, business, news, whatever it is, and you can also filter what you would like to see, especially in case you would like to see news from technology. You can actually check that, and then once you go back you will see all the news coming from the technology side of it from different popular publications, and then you can read this. And again, this is being powered by Flipboard itself, so you can have it in this kind of a view, and when you basically read it, it will give you a flip effect, and this is something which they have done. Flipboard was already there previously as well, but this time they have integrated it in a much smoother way, and it is not exclusive at all. It is not something which is blocking your view. It is something which is useful and you can use it anytime you would like to use it. It does not come in your way of using the phone, which is good. Taking a look at the phone dialer, this is how the phone dialer looks like. On the phone dialer we have a custom one, and when it comes to making a cellular video call, we do have that option over here on the phone dialer on the Samsung Galaxy Note 4, which is good. When it comes to messaging application, this is how the messaging application look like. You can easily create a new message, and I can just write a new message and show you the keyboard. This is how the QWERTY keyboard look like. Again, the QWERTY keyboard has keys which are very lightly sized. You can say they are not big, they are not small, and you can easily type on this device in portrait mode with this much of display size without any issues. You do not have contents input typing enabled, but you do have support for the same. You can enable that separately, but by default it is not enabled. You can always use S Pen as well in case you would like to type, and it will automatically open air command and other things. And again, one thing which I really like is that the moment you actually move your S Pen closer to the screen, it will sense the proximity of it, and you can do an image clip, you can do a smart select, you can do a screen write. In case you are doing a smart select, you can actually clip a certain portion and basically collect it in a specific folder. So I have a folder over here in which I have collected 2 items. In case I would like to see these 2 items, I just need to tap on this and then I can open it, and I can mail all these items in one go. So this way you can share multiple items, you can upload multiple images, multiple clips to Facebook, or you can basically email them to your friend or to your basically colleagues of your business or wherever you are working. So this is a very handy feature which you can use with S Pen. S Pen in terms of the look and feel has also been enhanced. It has got these linings which are looking good, and they give you a very good grip when you hold this S Pen in your hand. So these linings actually help you a lot. This is something which is a different change this time as compared to the S Pen which we have seen on Note 3, and we have Samsung branding over there, and rest of it remains the same. The button has remained the same as we have seen on the S Pen of Note 3, which is something which is the same. So S Pen has been enhanced in terms of the design, it has been changed, but there are a lot of new things which have been added as far as software is concerned. Let me just show you some of the toggles. So we have the notification center which looks like this, and if we take a look over all the notification, we have ultra power saving mode supported, we have support for enabling and disabling mobile data. You can actually enable and disable multi-window as well. So the moment you basically tap over here, you can disable multi-window. And one more thing which is new on this device is this side key panel. So the moment you enable the side key panel, you will have this kind of a interface in which you don't need to basically use these buttons. So because this phone is pretty big, when you hold it in one hand, if you are actually holding it like this, you may not be able to reach the button, especially at the bottom. So you have this menu which has the home button, which has the multitasking button and the back key. All these buttons are being placed over here, and you can move this menu around as well in case you would like to do that. And you can easily go to the home screen. You can open multitasking menu directly from here, and this is how you can actually use this phone with one hand without any issues. You can actually use it with this menu, which is definitely which will definitely come handy at times. Talking about other things, in case you have opened certain application and you would like to use it with one hand only, you can always resize it. So for that, you just need to press this button over there on the S Pen, and then you can resize it. I think we need to enable that feature. Okay, let me figure that out. We will show you that later. Talking about other toggles, we do have toggle for the sync. For the screen mirroring, we do have support for wireless display on this device. We have smart stay, we have car mode, we have private mode as well. In case you would like to use this phone in a private mode, you can give it to other people, especially if you don't want to use them certain application. You can block all those applications with the private mode, and those applications and those things will not open up in the private mode. And this is something which is going to be very useful. In case you want to get rid of this folder, you just need to drag and drop over here and it will get deleted automatically. And this is another handy feature which they have on this phone. So all in all, this phone has got a new set of features. It has got new functionalities. You have got new widgets over here. As you can see, you can easily launch the S Note from here. So this is the S Note widget. You have text operation. You can actually note down anything with your voice, and all that thing you can actually do. You have a widget over here for the health as well. And in case you would like to reveal more options, what you can do with the home screen, you have these home screen. You can add more home screen, and in case you would like to delete these home screen, you can always do that. You have these widgets over there which you can go across. You have some custom widgets which have been designed specifically for this phone, so you have a lot of different functionality enabled from those particular widgets. You have flipboard briefing, which you can always disable in case you don't want flipboard briefing to come from here like this. You can disable that. So, and you can also change the transition effects or whatever the kind of animation you would like to see. You can disable and enable that, and you can preview that as well over here itself without even enabling it. So this is all we have as far as customizations are concerned. Let me just go into settings and show you what all we have as far as different options are concerned. We do have NFC on this device, and something which they have done this time is that NFC is not there in this plastic back cover, which was used to be the case with Note 3 and some other devices which we have seen. Now the NFC or the near field communication chip is actually inside the battery, and this has been done on not only on the Note 4 but also on the Samsung Galaxy Alpha. We have the micro SD memory card slot to expand the storage of this device. We have a SIM card slot over here which will accept a micro SIM, and this is how it is. This is where the loudspeaker is. It is again fairly loud, but the design placement is something which I really doubt. I don't know why they have done that, but they have done that deliberately on this phone, the Samsung Galaxy Note 4. Even the Alpha actually has the speaker which is there at the bottom. not at the back. And again, when we talk about some of the things, I can show you some of the features and storage options. First of all, this device which we have with us is a 32 GB variant, and I can show you the information about the storage available to the user. So on this 32 GB variant, the available amount of storage to the user is 23.66 GB, and 7.34 GB is being taken up by the system or the TouchWiz UI which is running on top of Android. We do have the option of expanding the storage with the micro SD memory card, and you can use up to 128 GB of micro SD memory card on this device. We do have support for power saving as well on this device. We have a finger scanner, which is this one, which is again not very precise in terms of sensing your fingerprint, but it works only 2 out of 10 times, but it has been enhanced, so I will keep on testing this particular sensor. This device, this fingerprint sensor is actually good, but not as good as you see on iPhone 6 and iPhone 5s. So that is how it is. Talking about some other information, I can show you the version of Android. It is running on Android 4.4.4 KitKat, which is the latest version available as of now, and we do have support for software update. When it comes to other options, we do have support for tethering as well. You can create a portable Wi-Fi hotspot. You have support for USB tethering, and Bluetooth tethering is also supported. We do have support for GPS navigation as well on this device. Let's take a look at the camera information. Camera now. Let's find out how the camera interface and what all options does it provide to you. Let's take a photo from the front as well as the rear camera. First of all, we will take a photo from the front camera on the Samsung Galaxy Note 4, which we have with us. So I have just taken the photo and I can show you the same. The front camera does a pretty decent job when it comes to capturing the photo. The amount of details and the color prediction which I can see in the front camera is something which is really nice. Let me just check the resolution at which it can actually capture the photo. So it has captured the photo at 3.7 megapixel, that is 16:9 aspect ratio. There are other resolution also supported. When it comes to the rear camera, I can show you the option for the rear camera as well. So it does have face detection, and you can capture photos up to 16 megapixels from the rear camera. You do have a lot of other options as well on this device. I can show you the same. So these are some other options which we have on this device. We have option to control the ISO, white balance, exposure. You do have the option of enabling the HDR mode as well. You have video stabilization, which you can enable and disable. We have grid lines, and then we have the volume key to actually take the photo. All that you can do. You have metering modes as well, and recording mode can also be set to different modes. You can have slow motion video recorded, you can have fast motion video recorded, you can actually record high definition video at 720p at 1080p, and all these resolutions are going to be supported on this device, which is definitely a good thing. And when it comes to different kind of modes, you have a rear cam selfie camera mode as well. So in case you are taking a photo from the rear camera like this, you can actually tap over here. So the rear cam selfie camera mode is something which will take the photo of yours once you are inside in this particular frame. So if you take a photo of yours like this, and the moment it detects your face in the right frame, it will take the photo. And this is the rear camera selfie mode. We do have some other modes as well. I can show you that as well. We have panorama mode, we have different kind of other modes which you can download. You have selective focus as well, and I can show you the selective focus now before I show you other effects. So as you can see, we have two subjects over there in close proximity, and I'm going to use the selective focus. For that, first of all, you need to select the mode as selective focus mode, and once you are there in that mode, you can tap on the subject which you would like to, or the object which you would like to focus, and the other thing will automatically get blurred. So first of all, you have to make sure that you are at the right distance from the subject, and let me just do it again. So this time we are far enough from the subject, and I think it should do a pretty good job this time. So we have the selective focus right now enabled, and as you can see, the car over here is actually blur, completely blur, and this action figure is in focus, which is looking very nice. The kind of details I was expecting is very good, and the color correction is also good. And I can edit this later in case we would like to set different focus points. We can do that. So in case you would like to do a far focus, you can actually focus on the taxi over there, and this thing will get blurred. and this is how you can change different focus points with the selective focus which you have on Samsung Galaxy Note 4 supported. So in terms of camera performance, I can give you a camera test quickly. First of all, I will take a photo of this small taxi over there, and let me just take this photo right now. So again, this has been taken in selective focus mode, but just to give you an idea that how the photo will look like, especially if you take a photo from this device in close proximity or macro shot, the macro shot will look very good in terms of clarity, and in terms of color production as well, it is looking nice. Let me just take this photo again without the artificial light so that you can find out how the overall camera quality. First of all, I will go into the normal mode this time, and for that I need to select the mode. So we are into auto mode, and I will take a photo right now again. So this time I have taken this photo without the artificial light, and the photo has came out to be pretty good in terms of the clarity, and this is something which I really like. The clarity and the colors both are looking very good on this particular photo. So camera is very nice on this device. You can take very good shots not only in daylight but also in low light as well. So that's all from us as far as some of the key features which we wanted to point out on Samsung Galaxy Note 4. Do let us know if you have any specific questions. We will come up with more videos on different key features of Samsung Galaxy Note 4. Thanks for watching this video. In case you have any questions, you can leave your questions in the comment section below. You can like this video if this video helped you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube videos channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.